Hello. This is an EU in-house for the RD2L. I'm GT Angel, casting here with my co-caster.
Hello. This is Sam.
I was gonna introduce you.
Nope, sorry.
Actually, I'm gonna change a setting real quick. We got the axe ban.
Yo, in the meantime, while he's... Okay, well...
Gonna keep going. We got the axe and jug. Meta ban.
First picks in the previous game we casted, but this time first Pan's very popular in current meta. That's for sure. Another troll ban. He's been picked a lot in the in-houses as well. Raw's drafting, so that makes sense. He doesn't want to face a troll.
We have on the Radiant team. We have top drafting. He's super good, but he sometimes likes picking a little bit weird. Then there's Roar drafting up for the Dire.
Dire team pick.
Who is a support player.
But yeah,
so I guess as a support player, he has a different mind than your typical carry players. Carry players would probably like think, okay, I want to pick some safe supports and then pick a carry. While this Roar probably has a better game plan. I would think, okay, so he's gonna play support anyway, so he's gonna have a different reasoning. I think.
Yeah, you can have 3 different just draft bases based on what type of things that you value.
5 seconds
like I know
remaining.
I value carries in my draft very heavily, so I draft around them a lot.
Reserve time.
We got the Doom ban as the last ban. He's a solid ban, especially in in-houses, because he's a hero that's really good even if you don't do anything in the early game.
He still has a huge HP pool. He doesn't have that much armor starting out, but you know, if he hits a certain creep, he can still get it. I think, is it Wildkins that give him +3 armor?
Yep.
Or Wild Wings, whatever they're called now.
I think it's Wild. I don't know. It's one of those.
They used to be Wildkin, but then a year ago they changed to something like that. Doesn't matter. But he has his ways of getting free armor, sort of free armor.
Shutting someone down, like it's like even if your Doom hasn't gotten much farm and is underleveled, you still doom someone and they're just not fighting for 15 seconds most of the time.
He's also deceptively mobile with Scorched Earth, I think it's called.
This is a weird pick.
Radiant team
Shadow Shaman first. Not a hero that's common in the meta. And you can play him mid and you can play him support, so he's a little flexible, but usually you see him support. And he's pretty level reliant, like he's pretty greedy.
Well, this is maybe the effect of just Roar being the one drafting.
10 seconds remaining.
Decent at level 1 with Shackle, but he's a little iffy in aggro lane.
5 seconds remaining.
He normally wants level like 4 before he's really at full power early on.
To be honest, knowing Roar, I mean, one of his favorite heroes, 2 of his favorite heroes are Crystal Maiden and Dazzle, and I wouldn't be surprised if I saw one of those 2 get picked up afterward. Shadow Shaman plus Dazzle would be an extremely strong tri-lane, safe lane try, probably, to have. So maybe it's just an idea I'm throwing up there, because, you know, it's Roar. He is the one drafting. But we also see... Oh, wow, what?
Rubik Sniper.
Dire team pick.
Okay.
Sniper's actually been getting a lot more popular recently. Like, he's a pretty solid mid laner. The shrapnel buff is absolutely amazing for him.
Oh yeah, completely forgot about that.
The big thing is that it's 50 mana now. Like, you can just spam it, and it doesn't.
And yeah, charged based. That's the other big change.
But like,
I don't know how much mana it was.
Because it was
like
120.
10 seconds remaining.
I know. He didn't play Sniper that much. Yeah, but he's still squishy. He doesn't have a lot of HP, and you know, Shadow Shaman, yeah, he is squishy as well. But don't forget, Ether Shock is deceptively strong. That's still, like, even at level 1, if we just level it immediately, or just take it early on, it's 140 nuke, 140 magical nuke on 8-second cooldown. That's, I mean,
Sniper
wins
that matchup.
Yeah.
And Sniper's also really good at taking out the Serpent Ward, because he just outranges them. Does so really safely.
Yeah, but it would still have to wonder, did they not pick it too early? But they pick a Centaur for some ability, but you know, it's not ability that would save you from a Sniper who is already locked on.
They already know there's a Shadow Shaman, so they know they can either get a good mid matchup, or that it's going to be hard for them to have good supports to gank Sniper with.
10 seconds
They also banned the Jaw, so I'm guessing they assume this is a going to be a sniper mid, so if they ban out the safe lane Drow.
Range support plus sniper, Drow's really good. Especially with sniper, because snipers really has a hard time getting high damage early. So giving him damage means he can get like the Mask of Madness and full attack speed, and still hit like a truck.
We also see the Lycan ban. That's just because Shadow Shaman Rasta is a pretty strong combo with
It's also
Shackles.
a really good hero against sniper. So.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
Rubik
has a lot. He has some good stuff to steal here so far, though. If you can get the Stampede, it's amazing. All of Shadow Shaman's spells are pretty good to steal.
They also ban out the Slorg, so they really want to protect Sniper. That's for sure. I'm not sure about the Shadow Fiend. Well, it makes sense again, but...
Which, I mean, it is another strong mid laner, but it's the same thing as Sniper, basically, in terms of what it does.
But it could still be laned. Combine both those heroes with, each other, really. That's a really strong combo.
Both those heroes tend to go mid, so it's a little weird, but... We've got the Nyx Assassin now. That could be support, could be off lane.
Well, to be honest, if they just play a safe lane, try and have and go up against the Centaur
10 seconds
off lane. I mean, I'm not even sure if Centaur can do much against Sniper.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, even staying in lane could be a pain with Rubik having a pretty good attack animation. But they get Spectre.
That's strange to me. Like, it's strange to me because Spectre's gonna lose the lane so hard if they do a Sniper aggro lane. Nyx Assassin is pretty good against Spectre. And, like, sure, I get that they're probably picking it just because it can jump on Sniper immediately. But it's still, like, a little iffy.
10 seconds.
Honestly,
I expected
it's just a bit too early. Yeah.
5 seconds.
Well, I think they just picked Spectre early because there's more options, and you want to commit to Spectre this soon? Like, third pick already on your team? I mean, you still have other options to fit within your lineup. You could even pick Void. You could have picked Anti-Mage, I think, would have worked as well.
I think it's picking a bad laning carries early. Oh, so Radiant decides to go greedier because of this. I think that makes sense. Aurora's been all on Keeper the Light, so this makes sense. He wants that hero. It's decently okay with Spectre. It's good. It's really good with Shadow Shaman.
Well, I was gonna say, like, Aurora loves his hard CC, but that he. I think like a few days ago in Mumble, I overheard the conversation of people just fawning over how strong Mana Leak is early on. And this might actually just completely shut down Nyx Assassin. I don't know.
10 seconds remaining.
Nyx can't really run away if he has no mana. He's
it's
5 seconds remaining.
I actually forgot about that, but they picked the Coddle into the Nyx. Nyx just turns Carapace.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what you gonna do? And the green continues. That's a little. I mean, on the one hand, it's pretty good against Spectre. On the other hand, Keeper the Light's actually pretty decent against Medusa, because you have a lot of mana drain and the 80% mischance. And sure, you can Manta it off, but that means you have to save Manta for that instead of something else.
I really do like the combination. Well, it's not a strong combo between Spectre and Coddle. Like, Spectre can ulti and just be anywhere on the map, and even if the ulti runs ends and Spectre has the kill, Keeper of Light can just recall him, and if the fight's still going on, Spectre can rejoin the main fight again if he picked somebody off, and then you just push with whoever's left.
Like random early haunts. I didn't think of that, but yeah, like you haunt to get the assist, and then you get brought back to your lane. Because normally you lose a lot of farming time, or you have to get a lot of TP scrolls and have that on cooldown
10 seconds remaining.
If you want to keep getting the assists.
Also keep in mind, it's Keeper of the Light. Ross, of course, picking Mana Leak. It's still a Mana Leak, so Medusa, she can't run from a fight. Like, if she just ultis and tries to run away, that's not gonna happen. Okay, yeah, Dank Boy, Dida's gonna run away as well, but...
This is actually kind of interesting, because the Radiant team is really good at... They're really good at counter-engaging, but they're probably gonna struggle if they get engaged too hard.
If anything, I do envy Thranriel, because Rubik against that lineup, he's gotta have a lot of spells to steal and a lot of opportunities to make good use of them,
You
I
can get the
think.
blink from Queen of Pain. That
Mhm.
one's really good.
Hey, you could even get the mana leak and do some damage with it, because center ulti, I mean, everybody's
10
gonna be running
seconds
around so
remaining.
fast.
Yep. Hard counter.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun game, I do think.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh well.
So we're at a pause.
Should we introduce the people? Before
I'll
people start running for
introduce
their
the
names?
We got Vocapella playing the Sniper. We've got Thanriel playing the Rubik. Medra playing the Sand King. Top playing the Nyx. And Pantsu, or also known as Rorin, playing the Medusa.
Yeah, I don't know why he changed his name. But on the diary we've got, why is it so sexy, I guess, nowadays? Hashtag DaVinci. Or Dev nowadays. He's been going through some changes, maybe it's just a phase, but he's called Dev now. I will still probably call him DaVinci automatically. We got Staluxa playing the Centaur Warrunner. We have IU playing the Spectre. We got Mr. A to Z. How to think about that? I don't know if it was Emraz, but nope, Mr. A to Z playing the Shadow Shaman, aka Rasta. And last but not least, we have our drafter, Roar, playing Keeper of the Light.
DaVinci's already got its pulled tangos. Centaur's running down bottom. This set for Spectre, it's a little fancy. And that's also a cue for Saf's gonna be going AFK for just a bit. He'll be back shortly.
Oh god. Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, this Spectre set, it's pretty weird. I haven't seen it before. I almost like it, kinda don't. But Centaur runs down, he gets his ward down. He doesn't go for any block on any camps, but he does get visions that he knows if he's safe or not.
30 seconds to battle.
Radiant's actually really slow at getting out of the base. Like Sand King got the health fast, he got his boots, but Rubik's way in the back. They have no idea where Centaur warded. Vuka's prioritizing his block. Already taken a point and take aim, so he's not looking to really trade last hits. He just wants to be safe.
The battle begins.
Top has a ton of regen. Like, holy crap. Salve, Tango, pulled Tango, pulled Tango. And his hero has so much base regen. He's trying to inch himself away. But like, I don't think that's actually a good move, because Shadow Shaman has so much health missing now, and Nyx is just gonna Tango and be back to full very soon. DaVinci's already gotten his Shadow Strike. He hasn't used it yet, which I think is a little early. Like, you don't want to skill unless you need it. Top, playing, living on the edge, but he's fine.
Well, I'm back, and first thing I noticed, like I mentioned, mana leak. It's taken at level 1, and Nyx Assassin's 75 mana now.
Yeah, you don't really want to get Illuminate because there's always the threat of the Spike Carapace.
He is out of mana now, he has no mana regen.
But at the same time, Shadow Shaman has no mana, and it's gonna be... I mean, Keeper Light gets his level 2 now, so he's okay.
And Nyx does also still have like sort of limited lane sustain because of 2.5 base regen.
Yep. Like, Nyx has so much regen. He had 2 pulled Tangos, a Salve, and a set of Tangos.
I'm guessing they knew it was coming, but yeah, it still hurts so much not having
Gets
it.
jumped on. He drops the shrapnel. But he should be okay. There's no more Blink for a while. But that's still a lot of damage. He can't afford to stay that close anymore. He has to be super careful. But Queen of Pain also only has mana for 1 spell, so after Blink, so she can't just go in and dive him.
I have to mention though, like the space that Spectre has, she's not scared of this Nyx at all. Okay, Nyx can't really do all that much, but this is still a Spectre with a lot of space.
It's actually a kind of interesting matchup because
Bottom lane, what's going on with Medusa? Whoa, sorry.
Medusa looked
A
like
lot
she
of creep
took
damage.
Yeah.
Did they have
Nyx
any
has pretty
regen?
good job CSing against Spectre until she has the Quelling Blade in some levels.
Oh, mid lane.
Oh, he could do another Shrapnel if he could go, but he's not gonna go.
I don't think he wants to with that Shadow Strike still on.
If he realized how little mana Queen of Pain had, I think he could have gone for it. Like, he could have gotten a lot more harass on her. He had 2 charges. He might have gotten the kill, but he would have definitely gotten really good harass.
Is Nyx level 2? Oh, Nyx actually got level 3. That's surprising. Like, the lane got pushed. Well, he got some XP under the tower. They kind of stack stuns there. They
But
just
Centaur is getting more
getting
experience than him. Like, these supports are really focusing on keeping him out of the game. Like, there's normally with Coddle, you'll see stacks. Like, he's really good at stacking and taking the jungle. Shadow Shaman's really good at stacking and taking the jungle. But they're just kind of just dealing with top. And they're doing a much better job of keeping the lane pulled back. Like, Medusa's throwing out her Mystic Snake. She's also getting hit by the Centaur.
I do find it surprising. I mean, Sniper he does have more denies, but Queen of Pain actually has one last hit more.
That's just because she's been able to scare him off, really.
She does have lane control, or room control. And Coddle jumps in and just gives some mana as well. So Rasta can just leech XP, but they decide to... Nope, never mind.
So I'd like to point out that Nyx only has 1 skill point put in anything. He's not skilling anything until he knows what he needs, which is a really smart thing to do.
I think he's just going to try to hit level 6 and try to force something happen on mid lane.
The smoked Sand King. Ah, but he gets revealed, and Queen of Pain just ran off and bullied the sniper instead of actually blinking forward to go for the kill.
I don't think that blink was needed, though. Meanwhile, Centaur bottom.
I mean, the blink away was just a safety mechanism. But so far the game's just kind of everyone in their lane doing their thing.
Centaur actually, well, not being a huge disruption, but still being quite annoying, yeah.
Nyx is also being a little annoying. He's just trying to steal this experience.
He's almost playing it like an axe.
Like, he was almost a level behind with the Centaur, but now he's less than half a level.
And he pretty much has his tranquils. Oh, you missed first blood. What?
What a dum-dum!
Just got assassinated. I missed it too, unfortunately.
It
looked like she just went for the same type of bully play that she was doing before, and then tried to blink away and just to get assassinated.
Probably a mistimed blink. You should be able to disjoint the sniper ulti projectile.
She might have blinked too early and got scared. Like, blink too early and then get the assassinate put on you afterwards.
Yeah. That's probably what happened.
I mean, one other thing you can do is Shrapnel gives vision, so it's really hard to juke into the trees like you could normally do.
Yeah, and despite at Squawk, when she dies, you still need to be really careful because as she's back up and she is past level 6, which in this case she is, and you're not full health, she is still really, really dangerous, and she can easily get a return kill and, get some free space in her own lane as well. So Sniper definitely needs some protection now, but I'm not sure if Santa's going to give it. He got first blood.
I wasn't sure. It almost looked like he was going to go Midas, but
yeah.
He decided against it. He's just going to get his treads and his Aquila.
I mean, they do have, you don't want a weak, squishy sniper into mid-game, because you already have Dusa being the farming hero, so it makes sense. PTs also give him a lot more damage.
So Centaur's just kind of down here, doing his thing. And he got some really good harass trade on. I mean, he's going to have to back up for his tranquils, but he's gonna be doing okay. Top dead.
If
He
I
went
were
up
the new
and
spirit
just got
guide, I
grabbed and
might give
fought.
you a call.
Yep, that's what happens. And that's kind of scary, giving the Spectre a little space early, because the fact that she can just
That's
teleport to
sniper
anyone
ulti again.
is pretty crazy. Like, it means that she can really put out a lot of pressure even when she's just farming. Like, right now, she could kill the Rubik if she realized what was going on. Voka has to
Sniper
play
just-
super safe in mid as sniper, because there might just be a Spectre.
Sniper just ulted, but I'm not sure if Queen of Pain actually dodged it this time. Balled it up immediately anyway, but... I mean, if you look at the item discrepancy, it's pretty big. Just giving up the first blood, Sniper has PTs and Aquila. Queen of Pain, well, she's got boots and bottle, I guess. Almost has her own PTs.
So, Radiant doesn't look like they've been doing that good of a job of getting stacks in the jungle. Sniper's doing some stuff, that's smart. He got the double stack.
Yeah, they
But
maybe
Zenki just has
expect...
this one stack, and I don't think he's taken anything else. They don't have any stacks there or there.
I think Centaur can come in and contest that.
Yeah.
He's not level 6 yet, but he could just stand here and leech the XP and get level 6 that way. There's just no way he's gonna die if
He
that
can just
happens.
go and stun. Oh, that was a mistake.
Yeah,
He's
and the
level
timing on
6,
that.
but he's still...
Sniper can just walk up an ulti. Sniper should be walking up an ulti.
I mean, a few seconds from now, and the Sand King will have his stun anyway. He messed it up.
Sorry, that was kinda loud, but...
And Medusa's not even in position. Like, Medusa could have walked up there, and he'd be back.
Sniper could have walked up there and ulted. Does he have oh, he doesn't have mana. Okay, never mind.
That was just... I mean, he could have just walked up and shrapnelled. That would have been enough.
Yeah, that too.
Shrapnel is a billion range anyway.
Center ulti was down, yeah.
They messed that up really bad.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's a very even game at any
Sniper
rate.
has a good lead in mid in terms of last hits, and he has that kill, whereas Quap doesn't. Spectre, Medusa are pretty even, but actually, I don't know what Spectre's going for. If she's going for the straight Radiance or going for a small item first. Right now, she just has the poor man's shield. Oh, she goes through.
Whoa. Urn, okay. Not seen that in quite some time, but I mean, it looks
It's
like a
really
good item.
good because you get assists super easily, and it's just extraordinarily efficient.
Do you get urn charges if a haunt illusion is actually
I think you
there?
have to be there, but I mean, you want to be there anyway. You get the gold.
And you can switch between, like, you can cast reality multiple
Medusa,
times
Medusa
nowadays.
got mana leaked. She didn't use her ult. She might be in trouble. Never mind. Sora doesn't realize what he's doing.
Could they have? Yeah, well,
I think they could have killed him if they just double edged.
that's a level 4 double edge, yeah.
It's tricky.
I mean,
though. Medusa's tanky.
They should have just committed, but creeps
Actually, they should have just
could have
Spectre ulted, and then it would be easy.
Yeah, it's level 8 Spectre already.
That's when you're playing Spectre, you really have to look for that, because like you can just get free kills all the time. It's actually just dumb.
I do think she's one of the heroes that will be picked more and more later on.
Would have been a kill. Like you get the dagger on the Medusa and she's dead. That's part of the reason why Urn's also good on Spectre. You get the mana regen, which helps a lot. Like Spectre ulti mid, you can kill Voka.
Well, do you need the mana regen when you have a Coddle on your team? That's something that's...
You're not going to be with a Coddle all the time.
Double damage.
Meanwhile, top used is Carapace, so Mr. A to Z runs in, but nope, can't get there yet.
Notably, they do have a sentry ward nearby, so they aren't going to be caught by Nyx just going invis.
I've never seen those wards before. Are those? Oh well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Space created. And I think Rasa should be stacking camps, like, he's just standing there, leeching XP. He should be stacking that camp right now.
That camp essentially, you eat one of the trees on the side, you pull it up to the left at 52, and it stacks and pulls for you. So if Top thought about it, you can just TP back to this tower when you're getting ganked like that.
Well, you still have
okay,
that.
if Sniper doesn't die here, someone is doing something extremely wrong. Centaur should be back here, actually. You could, like, if you would see Sniper walking down here, and you just kill him.
Rubik is
just
pretty
giving up.
aggressive.
He doesn't. The Sniper is just a free kill.
Oh, that stun! No!
I mean,
No,
we got
no,
the kill on
sloppy.
Rubik, luckily, but.
Oh, Nick's got Rasta. Despite
Wow,
having vision.
Okay, get the kill, Spectre. Actually,
Cover
never
your
mind, he has
eyes.
Carapace.
Dire's bottom tower is
No,
taking
just
a
hit him!
drubbing.
Hit him!
No, Sniper is there. That's careful play, but
hitting him
good.
might not have been good. He might have gotten the Impale and gotten the kill.
Yeah, the Impale just got off cooldown. That was, I don't know, he had vision. How?
Stay here, Spectre.
Rasta,
So this is something that I notice a lot of carries really suffer with. They don't know when they have to cut their
Radiant's
losses
middle
and move
tower
away,
is
and they just
under attack.
sit in a lane that they're not going to get experience or gold in.
Dire's structures
And
are
Pop
let it
fortified.
chill.
is bottom. Pop ulti. Oof. That was really close.
Goodbye, Medusa. The Centaur doesn't have enough mana to get a stun off. You can just TP away.
Well, he was still stoned anyway, I think, so the casting animation would have been
If
too
he had
long.
mana, he could have gotten it before he got stoned, I think, but he didn't have mana for it.
Did he uses ulti for that? It doesn't have blink. Yeah.
Dire's top tower
Oh,
is
the ulti is
under
100 mana. I think it used to be 50 mana before. Mr. 8 is
TP
using
top.
kind of.
Uh,
Oh, Shadow Shaman is actually level 6, and oh, in comes a Sniper ulti. Which, oh, that deals so much damage. I mean, it's a phase boot Spectre, not power treads.
Spectre will get a free kill on the Sand King.
Does it get Vision Sniper ulti? Because I'm not sure if they saw Mr. A to Z. Oh, he needs to be really careful. I think he's dead.
Spectre's just so passive. She could be playing so much more aggressively.
Preservation, Vision,
Luckily, we
comes
got
in.
the Queen of Pain up here, but she's really struggling.
Taking a lot of
She's
damage.
just running away. She could have killed the Sniper. She just has to hit him and E as soon as
I think
possible.
Rod's dead too. This is just weird. Whoa, he gave himself away.
Dire's top tower. Can its end be drawing nigh?
I think it was safe if he didn't, not glimpse,
They
but
couldn't find him.
Dire's top tower is
illumination,
under attack.
blinding light, that was it.
Dire just seemed to be out of it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now Rorin's just pushing bottom. I really don't like that he went the Lincolns. There's a lot of
Cover your
spells
eyes.
that'll break it,
Dire's bottom tower is taking a
and
drubbing.
the important spells that break it, like that get blocked by it, aren't that scary or anything.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Like the only thing that's actually scary that it breaks is the mana leak. Oh my god. He needed to just queue a little bit sooner. And Nyx is getting a lot more space than he probably should. Just because he's had those successful kills. Saf with the all-chat flame. Oh man. Spectre's dead. That was a really good play by Mr. A to Z though. He got the Hex off just in time to stop the Sand King ult. Unfortunately, his Spectre died anyway, but it was a good play.
Nick is actually getting close to his blink as well.
So,
Radiant's middle tower is
the
under
Spectre
attack.
hasn't used her ult once the entire
Dire's
game.
top tower
she
is
has
under attack.
Urn of Shadows and now Drum.
The
That is a
direst
mistake.
elements are pelting Radiant's bottom tower. Dire's top tower is under
Okay,
attack.
that was just a funny little thing.
It just feels like
Blink,
Dire is not in
center
sync
ult.
at all. Yeah, center ult for... Why?
The Dire's poor top tower. Dire's top tower
Volca just
has
goes
fallen.
straight for Sanyasha. That's interesting. I mean, it's pretty good for chasing people down. It's good at getting away from the Spectre.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It has some weakness against the Centaur ult though, and Centaur engagements.
Losing my voice.
And yeah, that was a very cohesive play. Like, they did mess up the, I mean, they did interrupt the telekinesis throwback, but that was fine. And yeah, you can see why Nyx is really annoying for Keeper of the Light to deal with. You just want to do your wave of death, and he just punishes you. He just hits you in the face with his 8 Mao Carapace.
Spec ulted finally.
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh, come on.
Shield's the wrong
Shields
target.
Gets away.
Like, I guess it worked out in the end.
No!
No, Spectre!
Spectre! Sorry.
Spectre.
As an earn, that's still a
Okay, she does
kill,
get-
but
okay.
it's that's still 3 tower hits that didn't have to take.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Again, this is a team that is not in sync. That's my impression.
Double damage.
They still have a chance, but they need a...
It's, I don't know, it more just seems like there's people that don't, like, it's more seems like the Spectre's not ready to follow up. I don't know if that's because they're not in sync, or if it's because the Spectre's not paying attention, or whatever. It's hard to say without listening in.
I also have to keep in mind this Nyx assassin has his Blink Dagger, and you have 2 extremely squishy support heroes that can just get picked off now.
Tower is under
Rubik
attack.
So you
actually
can't
did
have
actually
Call
die
freely
there.
farm
If
jungle.
he had Co-op Blink, he could have just blinked out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You're not going anywhere.
Top is dead. That was a little
That was a
nothing
little-
what he managed to pull off there.
The
I'm
Dire
just
But he's
want to
dead.
Spectre.
is attacking Radiant's
Oh,
top
do
tower.
size Lincolns now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Beset on all sides by miscreants,
Sadly, he's actually missing out on a
evildoers, and
really, really
others
big
united
team
to
fight.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Roll will die here as well. 2 for 3, but Nyx is back up and he can rejoin the fight, but in the meantime a man fight between Sniper and Spectre, and he just commit to it, just commit to one more click. He has the phase boots. He loses the phase. He TP's out. No, just cancel it and make the trade. Oh my god, he TP'd out. Are you back?
So that was an
You picked the
engagement.
worst timing to leave. I'm sorry.
Spectre
6
could've
people
killed the
died.
Sniper, and
Yep.
they could have killed the Spectre.
6 people died that in that short time span. But you have the fight recap. I'm not sure if you clicked it in time.
Nope.
Well, I still have it open. So 1k gold chain, well, 1.1k in favor of Radiant, 4.4k XP for Radiant, 2.4k for Dire. Damage kind of similar, but you know that's. Oh,
Oh, that's the dead.
Mr. Dead.
yep. It was a very chaotic team fight,
But
and
like-
I
but like,
actually
this
missed
is-
the
this is
start as
An
well.
example of actually, never mind. Spectre ult is down. Like you want to just
Yeah.
Spectre ult to join those most of the time.
Spectre just had some really weird pathing there where he didn't run around the tree, but instead just ran back and then phased through the tree anyway, and then started TPing out when he was standing right next to
Well, he
Sniper.
got out, so. I guess
He got
it's-
out, and I thought he died. He was going to die too, so he got lucky, but he could have gotten a lot more. That's 2 centuries being popped down.
Radiant's
No,
middle
they're going on
tower
people,
is
but
under attack.
everyone from Dire's up here.
I don't know why I want to, like, why
But
would you
everyone-
jump?
But everyone just
They
Centaur,
all get
though.
caught by this Medusa.
Emra!
Scared.
I don't know why you turned around.
Spectre did not need to be that scared that fight.
Mhm.
It's just a Medusa with a Lincoln's.
I like how Roar tried to clean up the Nyx with like
Running out
Illuminate.
for Dire's middle tower.
Which-
But it just barely missed.
It's also kind of the weirdest idea ever because, you know,
I mean,
it's,
I think it's
not a hard
pretty
counter,
clever,
but.
so.
Oh, mid.
Oh, she misses the stream vein. But Spectre ulted in.
Oh,
They're
Spectre
going
skill.
for going sniper. They
This
get both
is.
kills, Spectre gets earn charges. But Sand King's here. Yeah, he's not gonna.
He had no
not gonna
ulti.
stop anything.
He cancelled his own ulti, I think.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome if he did. Oh, he
He didn't kill it.
He would have gotten a kill.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. Like, yeah, that was
That's
really
what
bad for
Spectre needs to be
Radiant,
doing.
but
Like Spectre needs to be ulting in and fighting. Like when you get the drum and you get the urn, you do it because you want to jump into fights early.
well, on the upside, I mean, this Spectre, if she keeps getting a few more kills like this, she will get tankier, and then confidence will just, it'll happen on its own. But Quap might be dead. Quap is dead.
No.
Yep.
Oh, so close by. Sweet is he?
The hex isn't long enough. So this is actually
Cover your eyes. Dire's bottom
something
tower
that
is taking
Mr.
a
A to Z is doing
drubbing.
wrong is you max the hex, not the shackles.
Storm doors in place.
Because
Dire's
shackles
structures
only
off
gets
Dire's bottom tower is
Mhm.
under attack.
0.75 per second
If you
per
were
time.
Dire's bottom tower,
And you get the same
you
amount
would have
from
fallen just now.
hex, but hex doesn't have to channel. It's just generally better to have max hex than it is max shackle.
What is
It's-
Rasta building right now? Because he has Arcanes, but also just a Belt of Strength. Is that Necro?
Belt of Strength turns into Necro,
Basher?
Songe, and Tread.
Dire's
So
middle tower is
maybe
under
he was
Songe
thinking
for a
Tread,
halberd?
which is mine. It's Courier.
Yeah.
Courier.
Courier
six
bait.
health. I think they were trying to scout the Roche with it or something. I don't even know, cause I mean that would be my guess, because it was going up there. But that's so weird to do. I know you can use the Courier to scout Roche. You can use it to scout for high ground vision if you wanted to get rid of a ward. So maybe they were doing something with that.
It'll be called Blink again.
Which is
Yeah.
just always good.
It's definitely Blink Dagger, especially with
It's
the
like
buff.
playing against an Animage or a Viper. Like you're gonna get something good. And sometimes you get the Scream, which is iffy, but usually you get something good because she doesn't usually. You can usually figure out when she's screamed and when she's blinked.
What's the cast range on Blink Dagger again?
1200.
1200. Well, I mean,
1300.
1300. Yeah, it's better than a Blink Dagger, and it's not disabled by damage. It is 60 mana, I guess, but
It's really good.
it's got Arcanes. Do they want to play aggressive right now, though? Can they? That's the big question. Like, mid tower is kind of low. Could they maybe 5 put? No, they're looking to what? 3 guys up top, but no carries.
They're just
But-
going to kill the Spectre. And she's
Yep.
pretty close to her rate. To her
Dire's
relic.
top tower is under attack.
Did not get set back all that much, just because, you know, she did get a few assists and hero gold, so
She got set back pretty bad by that, actually.
she still has 1.5k reliable gold.
I mean, she lost a bunch of unreliable gold. Like, she would probably be picking up the relic any moment now if she hadn't died. But now she's gonna have to wait 30 seconds to respawn. And then she's gonna have to go farm some gold.
I scream.
Hey, Snicks.
It's gonna be mid-tower.
Murder.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh man, top does
What
get
a
it.
debacle.
Under
Radiant's
Top might
bottom
die,
tower
top might
is
die.
under
No,
attack.
he's not
No,
with haste.
it's got a haste room.
Oh my god,
Oh my
Top, you fucking maniac. So what Top was trying to do there is spiked Carapace, the
The
return
Dire's elements
damage.
are pelting
Oh,
Radiant's
God.
Get a
bottom
stun.
tower.
Yeah,
Top is dead. Spectre's
Medra's
fight.
dead. Oh, Seluxa was still there.
Spectre got an assist and a kill.
He's TPing out. Oh, he survives. Wow. Roar needs to be careful now. 2 more attacks and he's dead. 1 more. He misses.
I mean, it is an 80% mischance, so it's not that.
Oh, it's 80? I thought it was 60.
It's
That's kind of YOLO.
It's dumb. It's pretty dumb. This is probably a dead Medusa. Yeah, there's no way you can fight against that. And
That's
another
a
kill
team
for
wipe.
Spectre. That's
didn't
almost
realize
for
this
Radiance right there.
Yeah, but this is like the entire team wiped. 2 for 5.
Except for
But they didn't all die bottom. When
They
did
don't
Spectre die?
No, Booker died at the beginning of that, didn't he?
I can't remember it anymore. Even I feel like if you just look away for 20 seconds, you miss so much. I mean, you went AFK for 30 seconds and you missed 6 kills.
Spectre has Radiance now. Like, it's really late, but she got it so much faster because of that fight. Like, she got a kill, assist, a kill, think a kill.
Invisibility.
Yeah, she got the extra kill.
And that can screw over Sand King initiations
She got
pretty badly.
kills. She got 3 kills and an assist. And she should be able to live here? No, she's dead.
Well,
Sniper was there.
not much gold lost, but...
Shrapnel.
Everybody disengage.
Engage.
Engage. Centaur, he doesn't understand why.
Stun on Dev. Doesn't get his ulti off.
I did not expect him to get the pick, actually.
Roar might be dead here.
No,
One more
that's
shrapnel.
pretty good.
Oh, Nyx's assassin is still there. He has a blink in 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, they're probably gonna get this.
If Roar can juke it... Oh, no, there's Yule. Oh, there's Yule as
There's
well.
nothing to juke.
Oh, that's... What?
They were giving it to the sniper. That is such a greedy play. Oh my god. I mean, it's not quite as bad because he has the 40% chance to headshot, which can't be evaded. So the blinding light
Dire's
from
top tower is
Coddle is
under
nowhere
attack.
near as dangerous. Like, it's more like a 50% mischance, I
Poor
think.
top tower. Dire's top tower has fallen. The storm has spoken.
No, BKB is almost... Oh, BKB is up.
So
Well,
this Medusa's build is... It's really defensive. Like, the Lincoln's isn't the greatest item for just raw power.
it's
and
a
neither
pure
is the
late game farming build. Like, it's not a build that would
I
force
wouldn't
anything in team
I wouldn't
fights.
say that. It's just a defensive build. It's just a I don't want to die. Like, I have a tool to break out of some things. I have a tool to avoid getting hit by things. It's not like a Scotty, for example, compared to the Lincolns. Or it's not like, I don't know, some other random, like Maelstrom, Mjolnir. So, I mean, it does make her a lot safer, but it also means that she's just a lot less threatening right now. It's kind of like how the Spectre went for Drum's Urn and then Radiance. And that was a really good initiation, counter-initiation.
Medra will die. No. Oh, Spectre gets 2 kills. The Radiance is actually doing work.
Yep.
Kinda get
Even a
Rubik,
late
though.
Radiance is good. It's such, like, there is a certain point where you don't want it, but for a lot of the game, like, Radiance is just so good, even if it's super late.
Rubik does get... Oh, Illuminate.
And
Thought he got
Coddle.
blinding light there. Nice timing on the BKB.
Yep. He's really fighting his way out of here. He's just, they're gonna kill everyone.
Oh god.
Top comes in with the save.
You'll make a great bullet.
They didn't have enough damage to kill Sniper because they're all magic. Except for
Except
the
for the
Spectre, which
BKB.
is not even that heavy. And he just BKB. Vuka got the 4 staff. So he almost certainly got this because Spectre makes Blink not usable.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Top, so he's so happy.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Chip, sorry, that's a habit.
Time is running out for Dire's middle tower.
I still switch between he and she when I'm talking.
But I got
Oh,
top
well.
awesome.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find myself saying, for no reason at all, Dire's middle tower has fallen. Oh, wait.
Top had
Is
a
it
lot
going
of
to
hate
say
against
this
him in
time?
that lane.
Ah.
He had no mana at the 1 minute mark.
Wait, was that? I think I just saw Medusa deny the rune.
What rune was it?
Top. I don't know what rune. It was some active rune top. Yeah, they denied it. I think. They denied it. He's just a dick. Come on. Come on. Don't be like that.
Find.
Wait, Top's being crazy. And, like, ships in the night passing by. What the heck is going on?
Oh, what?
That
You can
should
still
not
get to
have
Rubik
happened.
if you wanted to, but no, the Nyx is there. That is not a useful Spectre
Actually, never
ulti.
mind. Spectre probably can't. Normally, I'd think like Spectre can just kill the sniper if he's ever alone, but she's pretty far behind.
Yeah, if you look at their net worth, that's actually a pretty big difference. Oh, Top's going ham.
That's all Top's been doing this game. He's so happy with himself.
I joined the great
But
bonfire.
Spectre might kill him.
Oh,
never
Cop
mind,
ulti
never mind.
into Nyx.
Felt that.
Light is
And
well
now Spectre is scary. But Spectre, just go in, go in, go in. You have friends. You have friends. So one thing I did forget about though is the Manta is also really good against Spectre because you get friends, and Spectre is not good if you have friends.
What item does Spectre get now, though? I do think,
Gotcha.
honestly,
Gotcha.
a BKB is next.
No.
I mean, it's not an item you'd build typically, but I do think just because she has a Radiance and... I mean, no, she has a Radiance and every team has a Nyx, and I mean, she's gonna be stunned no matter what for 2.4 seconds. And
I think
a BKB
Yasha
would
because
protect
it's
her
just
from...
so useful. It's one of the best items to increase your damage. And it's like it'll be an item that'll help you almost kill the sniper. It'll be an item that'll let you catch up with people.
Yeah, but you still get automatically stunned for 2.4 seconds. That is that just, you know,
But
that's enough for
BKB
Sand King to channel his ultimate.
The problem with BKB is that it's so terrible of an item, just stat wise.
But
and if like you can just get health and you'll be fine because you don't care that you were stunned for 2.4 seconds. It's not like you're a squishy glass cannon that needs to be like can't get or you die. Like you'll BKB and you'll have 10 seconds to go around and do stuff, but people are still just gonna right click you.
pain fades away.
just not sure if Radiance was the item to go in a way, though.
I don't know. I'm a Radiance purist pretty much. Like I don't think there's a game where you don't want Radiance, but a lot of people think that you're better off skipping it, and I don't know. Like it almost might be good to have gone just Manta instead of Radiance, especially when you went the drums urn. Like the Radiance gets a lot better if you get it early.
Invisibility.
Oh, SP ulti.
Ah, but they miss. Why does
It's a good blinding light.
So Spectre's really weird with using her ultimate. She uses it like as she disengages instead of.
Oh, wait, Nyx. Oh no, Sniper is in there.
But he has Blink.
You can still kill Clop,
I
yeah.
declare a month.
It's still locked on with Roar somehow. Oh,
So-
jeez.
Yeah, the reason I think Spectre's ult usage is really weird is you normally want to ult when you're at full health. And you normally want to ult, like you don't want to ult defensively normally. Like you want to ult because you're going in or because you're really messing with the enemy.
Dire's bottom tower
If the
is
enemy's
under
just
attack.
all on their own, like all in a group and can just get rid of all the illusions immediately and not have to worry about anything else, it's not that effective. You really want them to be distracted while the ult kind of comes in. And you really don't want to ult when you're really low, then
Radiant
they
must
just all die
summon the
immediately.
spirit to defend their top tower.
There's also always the buyback haunt, which is super useful. And if you
Radiant's
like
top
haunt as soon as
tower
you get
is
hit by
under
someone,
attack.
you lose that option. I know, I'd personally just wait until the team re-engages rather than doing it during a disengage. Because if you disengage, like the enemy just eats up your illusions and disengages. And then when they re-engage, you don't have haunt.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Centaur has Hood of Defiance, which is,
Radiant's top tower
I don't know, it
is
kind of makes
under
sense because
attack.
there is a lot of magic
Radiant
damage coming
structures
from
are
the
fortified.
Sand King mainly,
They must have seen dark clouds on
but
the
it's a little
horizon.
strange as well.
Radiant's top tower has
Because
fallen.
a lot of the damage isn't really
More's the pity.
magical.
I'm
Although
guessing
maybe
they
it
give the
doesn't-
Aegis to...
maybe it just
Oh,
doesn't- yeah, maybe it just doesn't like walk.
oh, Medusa gets pushed onto the cliff. Oh, nice Rubik's steal.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So, I really don't. Spectre went Radiant with Reaver, which is to get really big.
Oh, Sand King
Kill
died.
them.
A challenge worthy of the name.
Roshan has fallen
I
for
know,
the
I
Radiant.
really don't like this Reaver here. It's not a very efficient item, and it just gives health, and Vuka has the Helm of the Dominator, and Medusa's just super tanky. You
Fuck also has a Force Staff.
you don't want to outlast them, you want to just kill them. You want like the Yasha, the Manta.
Oh, well, gem on Coddle.
That's, well, Coddle has the Ags. When you go Ags Coddle, you generally want to gem. Because during the daytime you get that unobstructed vision. So you get to just deal
Dire's
everything.
courier has been slain. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Shrapnel!
Do top being top. But his blink is empty, it's cancelled. So that was a good Force Staff. But you can see the power of Shrapnel right there. Like getting vision. I guess they do have that ward up there, but Shrapnel would do it too. Like it completely cuts off juke spots, which is pretty crazy. So one thing I guess is worth mentioning. Actually, never mind. There's a fight. Well, to just disengage.
Just pops the Manta.
But one thing worth mentioning is that this Shadow Shaman is really poor.
Next just got Net Blade. Oh
Oh my
man.
god.
Rasta's gonna get blown up instantly.
But this Shadow Shaman's so poor. Like normally you'd want him to have like a blink in this type of game. And that way Vuka coming up that far
He's already dead.
wouldn't matter.
I mean, he does still have that Aegis on Medusa, so yeah.
Dire's
Ultimate takes the
bottom
tower.
has fallen. Oh,
So much you
I mean,
can
that
do
was
for
like
now.
a Medusa ult. Everyone was already backed off, but it doesn't even matter.
Oh,
And top is
that
being top.
hardly hurt at all.
Yeah, like you can just see like Dire just fell behind too much. They can't hurt anyone in the Radiant anymore. Voka's going ham.
Dire's bottom
Top's
barracks
going
are
ham.
under attack.
Roarin's a Medusa.
Astute observers like myself will note that Dire's bottom barracks have fallen. I'm sorry
Gave
to
it a lot
say
of crazy moments, but I think just what happened right now is Dire fell really far behind in net worth, and
Time is running out for
they're
Dire's
against
middle
heroes
tower.
that you can't fall behind that far on. Like the Medusa's so big right now,
Dire's
that
middle
she
tower,
just can't
Dire's
die.
middle tower has fallen.
and she finally got a damaging item, like a good fighting item.
There's no buyback on Spectre, so I think this is GG to be
have
honest.
fallen. Dire's middle barracks have fallen.
Or a sniper, yeah.
Yeah, they can just go from tower to tower.
Dire's
Medusa's
top
not keeping her
tower
mana
is
shield on.
under attack.
That's a weird
Now she is.
top. What are you doing?
Enjoy yourself while you can for Dire's top tower. Unless I'm mistaken,
Yeah, Dire gave up.
Dire's
I
top barracks have
don't know
fallen.
why they
This is
didn't
probably
do
going to spoil your day, but
mean, they
the
did now.
Radiant now have mega creeps.
Oh god.
top
I feel bad for his
Radiant
easy getting blown up.
victory!
GG. I think the Dire draft could have worked. It was just they misplayed the Spectre, I think. I think they should have prioritized the Shadow Shaman a little bit more instead of Coddle getting all the farm. And just some mistakes in team fights and stuff. And top went ham, which was also something. But thanks for casting me with me, Saf.
You're
This
welcome.
has been an RD2L EU in-house. Thanks for watching, everyone. And
See ya.
that's all for now.